Second free throw for Brown is good. Westinghouse recaptures the lead here. Strauss inbound to Peterson. Trap being held here by Westinghouse. Peterson looking, tipped away. Sheevy able to recover it. Kretschmar layup, got it and one.
It's mistakes like those that's going to cost you the game, especially later on in the game.
Kane Kretschmar with the layup. And he'll have a trip to make it a three-point play. Kretschmar gets the free throw to fall. Xavier Johnson passes it off to Jamari Jackson to set up the offense here with a little less than 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Back over, he lines up a tray ball, no.
Risky shot.
Yeah. Over to Kretschmar. Kretschmar, jelly layup, couldn't get the English in. Pushing the pace is Jamari Jackson. Gives it up, Jacob Brown. Tough shot there through contact. Johnson couldn't get it to fall. It's going to be Peterson looking to push the pace here. Using some fancy drill moves, slips. They're going to call a foul. Substitutions being made. Reap checking in the game, as well as Brian Bennett. And for Westinghouse, Cyree James, the sophomore guard.
It seems like their defense is a little spread out right now. They could definitely find an opening to score.
Indeed. Less than 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. No time left. The fadeaway, air balls. Reap couldn't quite get it to fall. Westinghouse looking to push the pace. Jamari Jackson loses it. On the floor. They're not going to blow a whistle. Lob pass ahead. Sheevy and one. Tyler Sheevy.
The rush was rewarded.
Free throw does drop. Zurich up 5 now. As Westinghouse brings the ball up. Xavier Johnson, although he's a forward, he does command the ball. Back over to Johnson in the corner. Johnson driving hard, layup, gets the roll.
14, Xavier Johnson.
Xavier Johnson gets it to go. Sheevy controls it up the top. Back up to Sheevy. Strauss loses it. To find an open, Strauss for 3, can't get it to fall. Desir Fields couldn't get the pull-up jumper to go. Zurich looking to push, layup. Oh, missed opportunity there as everybody's on the floor right now. The ball cannot be controlled by one team right now. Although Zurich is going to come up with it. Tyler Reap looking, can't find anything. He's going to give it back up to Adrian Reap. Jab step, fake. Open 3, lines it up. Yes! Adrian Reap for 3. Call foul on the floor on Tyler Reed.
Foul number 23, Tyler Reed, team second. Westinghouse basketball out of bounds.
Searfield's the inbounder. Poked away. Ryan Bennett, fast break layup, got it.
You make mistakes like those, that's what seems to happen. You're going to give the other team an opening to score, and most times they're going to take that opportunity to score.
Yeah, Westinghouse kind of losing their control as again, it's Brian Bennett, another left-hand layup, another make. Westinghouse is going to talk it over. Lake Zurich up double digits now.
Full 60-second timeout for the Warriors.
Don't go anywhere. It's been York Sports Network.
Welcome back to York Sports Network as we have Lake Zurich taking on Westinghouse. Lake Zurich up 19-9.
A 10-point difference.
Sear Fields inbounds it to Jamari Jackson. Jackson pressured by Bennett. Jackson back over to Fields. Fields. Johnson layup blocked. Fighting for the rebound is Joey Westman.
That's just stuff you can't do, mistakes you cannot make this early in the game, which can decide who wins, who progresses in the tournament, who doesn't.
Yes, although this is the loser's bracket game, still very high stakes, still want to perform as best as you can, maybe even get to that third place or the consolation championship game. As Joey Westman will have a trip to the line for two. 6'3" junior. First one is good. Substitutions coming in. Reed Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, excuse me. Second free throw for Westman, rims out. It's going to be a foul on the floor on Kretschmar.
Lake Zurich following with Finucane Kretschmar, his first team's third Westinghouse basketball round.
Searfield forward pass to Johnson, intercepted by Tyler D. Kretschmar crossover layup into the corner for an open three, rims out. Bennett couldn't quite get it to fall after having those first two layups earlier in the game. 10-second shot and game clock differential here as Westinghouse looks to get back in this game with a clutch score here. Johnson, shake and bake, can't find anything, goes left, fade away, elects not to shoot it, passes to nobody. Quickly, Jackson gets in, Jackson misses his layup. 19 seconds to go. Zurich looking to push it, Pfeiffer.
I mean, you can tell by the way he passed, there's no communication. He didn't know that he was going to pass to him.
Yeah.
If he was, he would be a little closer.
It's Kretschmar with 6 seconds left, looking to make something happen. Crossover, can't find it. Yes, Bennett, a three. Can't get it to go. After your first quarter, Lake Zurich up 20-9 on the Westinghouse Warriors. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, Chick-fil-A and Elmhurst, Elmhurst Airborne, and Elmhurst Baseball and Softball. Don't go anywhere, you're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back if you're just coming in. The Lake Zurich Bears up 20-9 on the Westinghouse Warriors as they will start with the ball, the inbounder, Johnson.
Westinghouse basketball in the alternate possession.
An interesting first quarter where Westinghouse made a lot of mistakes early on. Let's see how they can improve, see if they improve. Hopefully they don't get worse for their sake, but
Jameer Jackson can't find anything, gives it to Jamari Allen, the sophomore. Allen to Johnson. Johnson, step back midi, can't get it to fall. It's gonna roll out of bounds. Peterson with the ball up top. Didn't see him much in the late second quarter after Zurich went up big. To Westman. Westman over to Reap. Reap. Pass. Step back. Elects not to shoot it. Peterson drives left. Peterson. Reverse layup. Got it. Adrian Peterson.
nice shot by Peterson.
Yeah, slick up and under layup. Jamari Jackson's going to bring it up top. He's going to give it to Johnson. Johnson receives the screen. Waywire pass, fighting for the ball. Westinghouse does come up with it. Jackson, layup, no. Johnson, an open three, lines it up. No. Rebound, gets in there, no. But there is a foul. Jacob Brown, the little guy, getting the rebound and gets himself a trip to the line. Ryan, in your opinion, what is one thing the Warriors have to do to get back in this game?
Well, there's a lot of things I can think of. One, limiting the openings for Lake Zurich to the story. But I think the main thing is communication, just basic communication between your players, because I think that's one of their biggest mistakes is not communicating. By some of their passes, you can tell the players don't know what's going on. They lack that communication. I think that's what's costing them the game.
Yeah. A lot of miscues from Westinghouse, and Lake Zurich definitely converting on those opportunities as Brown misses his first free throw. Second, rims in as Adrian Peterson is going to take the ball. Adrian Peterson dribbling up, looking around, going to give it off to Tyler Dye. Dye back over to Peterson, intercepted. Jamari Jackson pushing pace. He's going to draw a foul on the floor on Reap. And you got to think to yourself, it's the second quarter. This game is far from over. Lake Zurich really has not had the performance they've wanted, especially in York's gym recently. They lost to York. So nothing is free here as Johnson, they're going to call a push-off. Johnson shot a lot of mid-range shots. It's got to be quite annoying that the one you make is a foul.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's interesting about these games, some of the games I've seen earlier, you really don't know the winner. I've seen games that are completely one-sided, but I've also seen games where the team that's losing in the beginning, they come back and win it all. So you really don't know how this game's going to end.
Pfeiffer over to Peterson. Their star, Kane Kretschmar, back in the game. He's going to line up a tray ball. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Reap. Reap muscling his way in there. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound and drops in a deuce. Jamari Jackson going to bring up the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 14 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Shake and bake. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. Nonetheless, a nice move from the sophomore, Allen. Euro step, Peterson. Can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound. Johnson comes up with it. He's going to give it up to Jacob Brown. Brown driving right. Slips. Passes out to avoid travel. Can't find anybody. Peterson pushing the pace. Peterson over to Reap. Drop step layup. Can't get it to go. Johnson, we're going back and forth here. Layup. No! He tries to dunk it and he can't quite get it.
Sure, that's a little upsetting, especially for him.
Yes, as finally a bucket has been scored. Zach Benelli-Schultz drops it in. And now the pace of this game is going to slow down a little bit. Seems like we were in 2-time speed there.
Slow down a little bit. Probably zoom back up a little bit come fourth quarter.
Johnson finally gets one of those mid-ranges to fall. Zurich up 14. Peterson commanding the offense, calling for a screen of some sort. Peterson over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to Kretschmar. Pfeiffer back at the ball. Pfeiffer fake. Pass inside to Reap. Reap almost got the N1 to go. Nonetheless, he will have a trip to the line for 2.
Westinghouse foul number 14, Xavier Johnson, his second, team second, line to shoot 2, Adrian Reed.
Reap's first free throw does not fall.
Back in the game for Lake Zurich, 2, Tyler Shively at number 10.
Substitution, Tyler Shively in for the game for Peterson. We haven't seen Peterson play as big as a role as we thought he would. Second free throw for Reap is up and away and good. Shamari Jackson, as per usual, bringing up the ball. Guarded tightly by Zach Benelli-Schultz. Jackson, pass over Johnson. Johnson, layup. They're going to call another push-off on another made 2 from Johnson. He definitely disagrees with that.
I disagree too. I mean, I made a layup shot.
Yeah, it just kind of stinks when the shots you make are, you know, fouls and missed opportunities at that. As Kretschmar gets the ball up here, passes up to Adrian Reap. Reap over to Sheely. Sheely elects not to shoot it. Back up top to Saunter. Saunter into Kretschmar. Kretschmar drop step, layup, gets it to fall. Kane Kretschmar. Jackson gets it tipped away. Almost hit us here on the sideline. As Jamari Jackson will inbound the ball here. Zaire Fields. Back into Jackson. Jackson spins off. Jackson drives hard right, spins back left. Tough move. Jamari Jackson puts him in the spin cycle and gets it 2 to drop as Kretschmar is heavily pressured here, gets it to Reap. Reap back over for an open. Sheevy 3, can't get it to fall. Tipped around and it's gonna go Westinghouse way. Westinghouse looking to recapture the momentum they might have had earlier in this game.
Let's see if they do. I fully believe they can, but if it's them, if they really wanted to.
Yeah. Jamari Allen up top, receives a screen from Jacob Brown, fumbles the ball, gets it back. Jamari Allen, the floater. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, Jackson, and 1! Jamari Jackson single-handedly trying to get his team back in the game as he has a trip to the line to try to convert on a 3-point play. Jackson's free throw is good. Sheevy. Back up top, Reap. Kretschmar lines up a tray. Yes! Kane Kretschmar. Man, he is on fire today, Ryan.
I would have to agree with you. He's been extremely good this time around.
Yeah. Kane Kretschmar, leading scorer for 2 years for these Lake Zurich Bears. He's kind of a legendary Tosh player. Nevere Fields bobbles it back over to Jackson. Jackson drives left, can't find anything. Trapped. Finds Jacob Brown at the top of the key. Jacob Brown driving left. Got it. Physical take there from Jacob Brown. As Kretschmar is going to bring the ball up. Lines up a deep 3, can't get it to go. Kretschmar trying to get in there. Westinghouse looking to push the pace. Jamari Jackson. No, Jamari Jackson definitely wanted a foul there as Kane Kretschmar. They have numbers. Kretschmar! Looks like he might have wanted to go off for the dunk. Draws a foul nonetheless. And Coach Raffy Fields for Westinghouse is pleading his case for that foul on the other end of the floor from Jackson.
Westinghouse foul number 10 to Marion Allen, the second team's fourth.
Kretschmar didn't get to a line. Kane Kretschmar. Chance to get in double-digit scoring here with 8 right now. He's another favorite for tournament MVP alongside others. His first free throw is good. Soft kiss off the glass. Adrian Peterson subbing in, as well as Brian Bennett. Kretschmar's second free throw is good. He's in double figures now. Kretschmar's going to take a seat to rest up. Westinghouse is going to inbound this. Nazir Fields pressured by Peterson. Peterson trying to stick to him. Fields, handoff, Brown, hop, step, lay, got it, and one. We're starting to see some rhythm in this Westinghouse offense. It's just a matter of when they can get that defense tightened up, right?
Oh yeah, I agree. They're definitely learning and improving as this game goes on.
Couldn't have said it better there, Ryan. As Brown will get a chance to shoot a free throw. It's good. A lot of free throws this game, I'd say. As Adrian Peterson brings it up top. He finds Saunter over to Peterson. Peterson back to Saunter.
Westinghouse not giving them a lot of options to shoot
yeah,
here.
it's just, and it ends up in a turnover. Looks like Peterson and Saunter were just playing catch. And nothing comes out of it.
Works out in Westinghouse favor.
Westinghouse only down 12. They've kind of been down, they've got back in it all the way to 8, and they've went down all the way to 19. So no clear momentum as Jackson does not get the foul call he wanted there. Peterson's going to control it. Peterson over to Sheevy. Sheevy over to Reap. Insert pass to Bennett. They're going to call a foul on Nazir Fields. .59 seconds left here in the main gym. Reap decides not to shoot. Sheevy over to Bennett. Bennett elects not to shoot as well. Neither does Strauss. Over to Bennett. Bennett shoots this time, can't get it to fall. Rebound fought for and collected. 2-second shot clock and game clock differential here. Jacob Brownsville with to slow things down. It's a screen, pass in, dumps it off. Bolon couldn't get it to fall, but does draw a foul.
Zurich foul number 10, Zach Santner, his first, team's fifth. And line shoot 2, number 30, RJ Bullion.
We'll get a trip to the line here. Look to score his first points, just recently checked in.
Turn this around, put this into a 10-point game, rather than a 12-point game difference.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you told me, by the way we've been watching, how good Lake Zurich's offense has been, I would call you a liar for saying that this would be a 11-point game. It's Peterson. Pushes the pace, gives it to Sheevy. Sheevy back to Peterson. Peterson back to Kretschmar. Looks like they might have substituted Kretschmar in to shoot a shot at the end of it. Kretschmar up top. Over to Peterson. Peterson back to Kretschmar. Kretschmar lines up a 3 with 3 seconds left. He knows it's off. Can't get anything. Full court heave. Whistle blows. And that is halftime, folks. Lake Zurich up 11 on the Westinghouse Warriors. I'd like to give a shout out to Knights Basketball, Lockdown Basketball, and the Martucci family for sponsoring the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Don't go anywhere. You're watching North Sports Network.
Tomorrow, the tournament, both teams will play on Monday.
Welcome back if you're just coming in. 51st annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. The Lake Zurich Bears taking on the Westinghouse Warriors. Lake Zurich up 11 right now. Kane Kretschmar is going to inbound the ball to Adrian Peterson.
It was a very interesting first half of the game.
I would have to agree. No clear momentum for the whole half.
A lot of mistakes made by Westinghouse. Hopefully during halftime they talked it over, and hopefully they have fixed most of their mistakes, if not all of them.
Turnover there. Jacob Brown looking to push the pace. Couldn't get the layup to fall. I think he was almost surprised to see himself that open as Peterson dumps it off. Ooh, Tyler Reed for the layup. Good start here for the Bears. Johnson into Jackson. Allen, my apologies. Back over to Johnson. Johnson drives left. Gonna call a blocking foul there on Reap.
Reap is second, team's first. Westinghouse basketball inbounds.
Azir Fields inbounding. Can't really find anything. You just got to lob it. And Westinghouse calls a timeout to avoid the 5-second violation. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. We are back as they do get the inbound this time to Jameer Jackson, who hands it off to Fields. Fields is going to pull a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound scooped up by Zach Beneni-Schultz. Corner to Reap. Reap's pass intercepted. Save there. Beneni-Schultz. Drop step for Reed. Reed doesn't get it. Back over to Peterson. Peterson, Kretschmar up top. Back over to Peterson. He lines up a three. Can't get it to go. Kretschmar got it back. Kretschmar over to Schultz. He gets the layup to go.
Amazing shot, working with such great defense that was putting them in a hard spot to be in.
Yes, this Westinghouse defense definitely looking to improve after that first half. As Johnson is going to slow things down. He's going to pass it over to Nazir Fields. Fields over to Brown. Brown trying to make something happen. Brown gives it to Jackson. Jackson goes in for a layup. Gets the foul call. Jamari Jackson gonna have a trip to the charity stripe for two.
Number 20, Zach Benoni-Schultz, his first, team second. At the line of shoot for Westinghouse, number 2, Jamari Jackson.
Much needed free throw here for the Warriors. Jackson couldn't get the roll off the back iron on the first. Second free throw for Jackson is true. Pearson looking to set up the offense here with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Over to Reed. Reed back to Peterson. Off-ball screen looking for Kretschmar. They go Reap. He draws a foul. Adrian Reap will have a trip to the line for two.
Lake Zurich foul number, Westinghouse foul number 10, Jamari Allen, his third, team's first. At the line of shoot 2 for Lake Zurich, 14, Adrian Reap.
Reap to the line. First free throw. Rims in. Looks like some sort of tradition with Lake Zurich to put their leg up during free throws.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know if I've seen that, you know. Some people are really superstitious, and you know, sometimes I could be. So,
Maybe that's their way of good luck.
yeah. Jamari Jackson bringing the ball up here. Drives left, hands off to Allen, back over to Johnson. Johnson drives hard, fade away. No. Kretschmar up top to Peterson. Peterson crosses, doesn't find anything. Waywire pass saved by Reap. Back into Peterson, who lines up a three, and he has it. Evan Peterson drops in a three. And this game's starting to blow over. And Westinghouse really needs to find something here. There's Johnson. Kretschmar. Let's see what he can do here. Ah.
Westinghouse, I'm noticing they're starting to make the same mistakes they made first quarter, which now is the reason why Lake Zurich is in a 20-point lead right now. So.
Yeah, Westinghouse, they got to get back in control. It's Jackson.
I mean, they got 5 minutes and another quarter left. So let's see if they can come back from this.
Two free throws here for Jamari Jackson. Jamari Jackson, one of many seniors on this squad. 3 to be exact. Very junior heavy roster as well as some sophomores. Looking for your main scorers on this team to be Jacob Brown and Nazir Fields. I feel like we've seen plenty of them as second free throw rolls in, but although he takes a seat, we've also seen a lot from Johnson, Xavier Johnson, the sophomore, junior, as Reap can't get the leg to drop. We'll go to the line for 2. A lot of fouls and a lot of free throws this game. That's one thing I've noticed.
I've noticed it too, a lot more than any other game I've seen so far.
Yeah, and I think it really just proves the physicality that, you know, the Tosh and these two teams are bringing to the floor right now.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
There's Waywire pass to Reap, intercepted. Kretschmar trying to get back in there, can't get it. Jackson, floater, yes. Jamari Jackson drops in at 2 there, as Kretschmar is going to look to push. Kretschmar going to call a blocking foul on Bolin. Kretschmar driving really hard.
I think right now Lake Zurich is just trying to fight to stay in the lead, trying to prevent Westinghouse to score any more points. They can definitely do it, but Lake Zurich is just not letting them.
Yeah, it's been kind of a weird game, honestly. We haven't, I don't know. I don't really know how to put this game into words, but Lake Zurich definitely pulling away here. Chance to go up 20 on this possession. As Adrian Peterson will be the inbounder. Over to Kretschmar, lines up a 3. Can't get to fall, fighting for the rebound. Schultz gets it, back over to Schultz. Reap tracks down the ball, he hits the floor, and they're gonna call a reach-in foul. I don't know if I agree with that one.
You see the frustration on his face. You can tell he was not happy by that call.
Kretschmar, the inbounder, finds Reap, drop step layup, rims out. Ball collected by Tyler Dye. Adrian Peterson looking to slow things down up top. Over in the corner, a Reap 3, got it! Adrian Reap.
See the dissatisfaction. I saw the coach on Westinghouse just shake his head. He's not happy on how this is going.
Yeah, and I think that kind of depicts the whole story for this game. Just Westinghouse just not able to convert, and there's another costly mistake for the Warriors. Sire James could not quite squeeze the ball in his hands. And you could tell some frustration from Coach Fields of Westinghouse. Kretschmar drop in down low. Westman doesn't get the layup to fall, but more free throws in this game.
Coach Fields and his players seem to be a little frustrated right now on how this game is going.
Westman gets a free throw to fall. Adrian Peterson coming out. It's going to be Sheevy back in the game here. Westman's second free throw drops down. One thing you've seen throughout all the struggle with these guys on Westinghouse, we haven't seen many substitutions for them. And if they've really stuck with their main guys, that is a tough take there. Can't get it to fall. Kretschmar. Oh, Kretschmar forgot the ball.
It was mainly the Bears who was substituting out players. Not really much Westmont.
Yeah, Zaire James trapped. Best thing you can do is just throw it off Dye's leg and retain possession there. Yeah, the lineup I've seen mostly is Jacob Brown, Nazir Fields, Jamari Jackson, and Xavier Johnson. The last one could be swapped. And they're pretty much sticking with that right now as Nazir Fields drives, can't find anything. Back up top to Leanne. Tough take. Uses his body, absorbs the contact. That's Jamari Jackson. He's in double digits now. Pressure in Sheevy's face. Looking to get rid of it. Tipped away. Jackson gets it. Back over to Jackson. Jackson. Oh! Some free throws. Man, we've seen some layups that are pretty close to being really impressive. And we've seen some impressive ones, but.
If only they went in.
Yeah, if only.
And 11 shooting for Westinghouse, number 2, Jamari Jackson.
Jamari Jackson, definitely Westinghouse best player today. His first free throw. Rims out.
There you go. Seems like they're substituting players out now.
Yeah, Lamarian Allen coming in. Second free throw, tough roll there as he gets the steal, spin move. Jackson can't get it. Oh, wow. Bennett laying out, grabbing the ball, physical play.
Going all out here.
Sheevy with pressure in his face. Back over to Reap. Sheevy lines up a tray ball. Yes! Tyler Sheevy cans a three. Jamari Jackson commanding the offense here. 2 minutes to go.
In the third quarter.
Webb can't get it. Can't give it off Lamarian Allen. Tries a three. Can't get it to fall. Sheevy, more pressure in his face. He's just going to have to chuck it over to Reap, who he finds. Back over to Sheevy. Sheevy, Bennett. Right-hand layup off glass. Gets it to drop. Brian Bennett. We've seen a lot of him today.
Oh, yeah. He's been helping out his team a lot.
Whew. Hang time on that shot. Couldn't get it to go. Substitutions being made. Jacob Brown checking in for the Warriors, as well as Jacob Hempfling, 6'3" senior. Pfeiffer, we haven't seen much of him recently, but he is back in the game. Bennett, back over to Pfeiffer, looking to break this trap. They do. Sheevy, they're going to say he walked. Tyler Sheevy thinking about the bucket more than dribbling. Jacob Brown's going to inbound the ball here. Gives it up, Jamari Jackson. Jackson over to Allen. Allen driving hard left. Can't get the layup to fall. We will get more free throws.
Lakes are foul number 2, Tyler Shifley, his first.
You know, some people complain about basketball being too much about free throws nowadays, and, you know, I feel like that's kind of shown. And, you know, I like, especially in high school basketball, you know, I like when they let the kids play, you know. They let them not be too physical, but I like when they can be aggressive.
You gotta find that happy medium between both of those things you mentioned.
Yeah, you gotta find that, you know, that Goldilocks range. You don't want the soup too hot, you don't want the soup too cold.
Exactly, exactly.
Pfeiffer gives it up to Sheevy. Sheevy, Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer flips back out, resets the offense here. 56 seconds left. Bennett thought about the three, elects not to take it. Back over to Strauss. Strauss over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer. Looking back over to Strauss. Tight defense here from Westinghouse. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Pfeiffer a three. Can't get it to go. Strauss gets the rebound. My apologies. Sheevy. Bennett. No. Sheevy another rebound. Sheevy back over to Pfeiffer. Yes! Lake Zurich finally connects. It's in the form of a Gabe Pfeiffer three.
Not easy. Westinghouse had them in a tough spot the whole time.
Cyree James over to Jamari Jackson with 13 seconds left. Jackson drives hard right. Reverse layup. They're going to call a blocking foul. More free throws and more bodies on the floor here in the Dick Campbell gym.
Truly, it's been an interesting game so far.
I'd like to give a shout out to two sponsors. If you guys like pizza, Roberto's and Rosati's, both located in Elmhurst, Illinois. Great pizza in Elmhurst. A lot of Italian places.
I would have to agree on that.
Jackson's going to get a trip to the line. He's been there many times today. And he gets it to fall. Substitution being made. Jack Dahlman. First time we've seen him today. Looking to make an impact. As Jackson gets the second free throw. Strauss inbound. Sheevy behind the back. Sheevy over to the newly subbed in Jack Goldman. Full court heave after the buzzer. Hits off one of the basketball hoops, hung up. Your score is 59-33 at the end of the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back.
To begin the fourth quarter, new Westinghouse basketball.
Westinghouse down 59-33 as Jacob Brown inbounds the ball to Jamari Jackson. Looking to set up the offense here early in the fourth quarter. Jackson spin move, layup, blocking foul. Jackson will have a trip to the line for two. Jamari Jackson is not new to the free throw line today. We've seen much of him there. He gets a chance for two more. First free throw is not good by Jamari Jackson. Second free throw is good. Sheevy gives it into Strauss, looking to break the press, they do. Back over, another layup after breaking the press for Dahlman.
Something I'm noticing here is League the Bears have a lot of space, and Westinghouse is just not covering it. And that big space the Bears have between their players is the reason why they're scoring. And I don't think Westington is picking up on that.
Yeah, and Westinghouse is so focused on trapping, they're not looking at the people leaking out on the other side of the field. Court, my apologies. I believe there is a travel there, so the ball back in Westinghouse's way. Back over to Xavier Johnson, who we haven't seen much recently. He's took a lot of shots for this team, and I wouldn't say he's converted on a lot. Jamari Jackson up top. Over to Allen. Allen dribbles it out. Back over to Brown. Brown over to Allen. Allen, layup, missed it. Allen smoked an open layup. And the rebound by Brian Bennett. He'll look to break the press. He does. Brian Bennett, coast to coast, pass, part to Strauss. Can't get to fall. Ball being tipped around in the possession of Johnson. Johnson pushing the pace here. Johnson, pull up midi. Got it. Xavier Johnson, stop and pop there. As Lake Zurich looks to break the press again. Bennett, pass ahead, tipped. Finds the hands of Strauss. Fake, back over. Intercepted by Jackson. Jackson pushing the pace. Jackson, spin move, yes. Jamari Jackson with the layup. He's been very aggressive today attacking the rim. Miles Battle, junior.
Westinghouse foul 0. Jacob Brown, his third, team's first. Lake Zurich basketball in mountains.
Battle the inbound man over to Bennett. Bennett setting up the offense here. 6 minutes to go. Lake Zurich with a commanding lead over the Westinghouse Warriors. Battle over to Bennett. Bennett, crossover. Bennett got him on that pump fake. Over to Strauss, who can't get the layup to drop. Jacob Brown looking to push the pace here. Brown, handoff to Johnson. Johnson elects not to take the layup. Nonetheless, does hit on the mid-range shot. Bennett up top. Bennett gets it stolen. Bodies on the floor. No whistle being blown. Finds the hands of Bennett, who works it back out to Battle. Battle back over to Bennett. Bennett drive. Got it.
24,
Brian Bennett. Fourth layup of the game, fourth make of the game. As Jackson can't find anything on the perimeter. He's gonna go back in. Hezzy, no. Goldman over to Battle. Battle over to Bennett. Bennett, mid-range. Rims out. Jackson commands the rebound. Jackson pushes ahead. Brown. Brown on the baseline. Brian Brown can't get it to fall. Going back and forth here as Strauss is pushing the pace. Strauss picks up his dribble, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound. Layup, no. Strauss is mad at himself.
Westinghouse foul number 2, Jamari Jackson.
Can't get a break right now. Pretty
Nobody
fast.
can, seems like.
You know, I could probably go for one of those free throw trips right now. And we
Yeah.
got that.
Been too long.
Back in the game for Westinghouse, number 1, Nasir Fields.
Strauss, substitution for the Warriors. Nazir Fields checks in. Strauss, second free throw, drops. Another substitution for the Warriors.
21,
Lennon Cariff coming in for Ballon. Xavier Johnson picks it up here. Doesn't find anything. Dump back off to Fields. Fields drives left. Fields, pump fake. Jackson hooks through. Yes! Jackson maneuvering through the paint and finds himself open for a layup. Bennett. Pass over to Battle. Battle back to Bennett. Bennett looking, doesn't find anything, gives it to Dolman. Dolman post entry to Heffling. Heffling doesn't find anything. He finds it open. Strauss at the top of the key. He lines up a three, rims out. Rebounded by Jackson. Fields slows down the pace here. Jackson drives hard right. And one. No. Yes. And one. Jamari Jackson. Jamari Jackson's free throw is good. Good rim out. Saunter can't find anything. A lot of pressure from the Warriors. We're going to call it jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Bears here. Battle inbounding it. You find Saunter. Over to Bennett. Bennett. Jackson takes a chance, does not pay off, and that leads to an open layup, which is still blocked. Bennett pops a three. He's got it. Brian Bennett in double figures.
Amazing shots.
Yeah, he's really had a great night today. Great morning, I should say. Johnson can't find anything. Inbound battle, gives it to Bennett. Back over to Bennett. Bennett, drop, step, lay, yes. Jack Dolman. They're gonna throw a full court pass. Can't hook up with his receiver. Pass intended for Jamarian Allen. Bennett, the inbound man for the Bears. Elects not to shoot the three. Pump fake. Over for an open three. It's good. Miles battle.
Almost at a 30-point lead here.
Yeah, really just dominating from the Bears. Coming out of that second half, you'd think Westinghouse would draw something up, but really it's just gotten worse as Jamari Jackson drives hard and one. He seemed to be the only thing working for the Warriors today.
It seems so. I think one of their main, I think what they're doing is they're focusing on blocking the Bears to scoring more.
Yeah.
They know the Bears are probably going to progress in the tournament. They're just trying to prevent them from scoring that much points.
As Bennett's pass is way wider. Jamari Jackson. Up top, Jamari Jackson drives hard. Almost another and one. We got a wedgie in the main gym. Good thing we got some athletic people here to get that ball off the rim. I know I probably couldn't touch the rim.
Neither could I.
It's Jackson, chance to get to 25 points today. Whoa. Jamari Jackson's second free throw. Up and away and good. He's at 25 points now. Spadal. Give it up. Tough layup. Absorbing the contact is Zach Saunter. His first points of the day. Johnson takes a deep three. He's got it. Xavier Johnson finds his range from deep. Saunter over to Bennett. Bennett back over for an open three. Badal can't fire. Pushing the pace. Intercepted by Saunter. Saunter breaks the press. Saunter still going. Drop down low, can't find it, but does get fouled. Trip to the line for Jacob Heffling.
Westinghouse foul number 30, R.J. Bullion, his third, team's third. At the line, shoot 244, Jacob
With a
Heffling.
minute to go left in this game, we've really seen a dominating performance from the Bears.
Seems like they're not doing their leg up free throw good luck thing you were saying earlier, so maybe that was just a one-time thing.
Yeah, maybe that was for Shivi only. Not quite sure. Second free throw for Heffling, rattles in. Bench seems to be pretty excited about that. Jamari Jackson still in the game. Still looking to score as usual. Surprised to find himself that open and knocks in a two. Badal can't find anything. Back over to corner. Bennett three. Got it.
Three-point field goal,
Brian Bennett has had himself a day here after Crutchmar takes a seat on the bench. Brian Bennett has been the one to step up as Jackson. Spin move. Layup. Jeez.
Number 2,
Jamari Jackson. It's up to 29 points now. Badal over to Bennett. Bennett corner, open three for Saunter. No, rebound, Heffling, he gets it to go. 15 seconds to go here. Jackson looking to get to 30 points here. See what he does. 6 seconds left, mid-range pull-up, can't get it to go. And with 3 seconds left, the Lake Zurich Bears are going to walk away with this one. Thank you to everybody who's helped out with the stream. Michael Elias, Jack Borchers,
Lake Zurich will advance into the
Ryan Madrick,
quarterfinals.
and me, DeSanto. Don't go anymore. Don't go anywhere. More Jack Tosh Holiday Classic to come. You're watching Wilk Sports Network.